I'm Lizzy and I'm a Girl Scout cadet, and tonight I am going to be showing you various objects in the night sky using my telescope, which is connected to my computer, so you can see what I'm seeing through my telescope. If you don't have a telescope, you can see most of the objects that we are going to be looking at tonight using a pair of binoculars. This is the moon and the view that you can see through my telescope. Now, when I zoom in, you can see more detail of the craters on the moon. Here's a little fun fact about the moon. The moon is about 2,160 miles away from Earth. Right now, I am viewing Saturn and its rings through my telescope. Now I am changing the exposure so you can see Saturn's moons. In this view of Saturn, you can see at least 5 of the 82 moons that Saturn has orbiting around the planet. Did you know that Saturn is 750 times the size of the Earth, and that the length of Saturn's days are only 10 hours and 39.4 minutes? This is what Jupiter looks like from using my telescope, and these are the bands of Jupiter. Now I'm going to zoom out so you can see the moons of Jupiter. In this view, you can see 4 of the 79 moons known to orbit the planet Jupiter. The 4 moons that I can see using my telescope are Callisto, which is almost the same size as Mercury, Ganymede, which is bigger than Mercury and is the largest moon in our solar system, Europa, which is slightly smaller than our own moon, and Io, which is slightly larger than our moon. A really cool fact about Jupiter is that Jupiter is twice as massive as all the other planets combined. This is the view of Mars that you can see through my telescope. The reason Mars looks like it is wavy tonight is because it is low on the horizon. Mars is one of the most explored planets in our solar system. NASA currently has 3 spacecrafts in orbit, 1 rover, and 1 lander on the surface of Mars. Now we are looking at Antares. Antares is a red supergiant and twinkles red in the night sky. This star has also been known as the heart of the Scorpion for thousands of years, and is the 16th brightest star in the Milky Way galaxy. This star is a binary star, which means that there are 2 stars that are orbiting each other. This is the view of M13, or also known as Messier 13. M13 is a globular cluster and is sometimes referred to the Hercules cluster because it is found in the Hercules constellation. A globular cluster is a cluster of stars in which more stars are being born. Over 100,000 stars are known to be inside of M13, which is located 25,000 light years away from Earth. Now I am looking at the Andromeda Galaxy, which is a spiral galaxy just like our own Milky Way galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy has the largest number of possible black holes found in a galaxy that is outside of our own. The Andromeda Galaxy is known as M31 or Messier 31, and it is about 2.5 million light years away from our galaxy. Now I am looking at the Neowise comet. This comet is so bright that you can see it with your naked eye, but it's a much better view if you use a telescope, binoculars, or even a telephoto lens on a camera. You can tell that this is a comet and not a meteor because it stays visible in the sky and has a tail. A meteor, commonly known as a shooting star, appears to have a tail as it flashes through the sky, entering the Earth's atmosphere, whereas a comet orbits around the sun and has a tail made up of gas, plasma, and dust. This comet will not be visible again for another 6,800 years. And here are some pictures of the comet Neowise that I've taken over the past couple days.
little bit about yourself and what you've been doing this year in Girl Scouts.
My name is Lizzy. I am a cadet in Girl Scouts, transitioning to be a senior. I love looking at the planets and stars in the night sky. This year in Girl Scouts, I completed my silver award and I earned a lot more badges to add to my vest.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you become interested in astronomy?
I became interested in astronomy when I was really young. My parents would take me outside and show me the constellations and stars in the night sky. We also attended star parties put on by the National Park Rangers.
Tell us a little bit about what you need to know to explore the sky with a telescope.
Every telescope is different and what you need to know to explore the night sky. Some basics that you need to know are where some key stars are, such as Polaris, Altair, and Antares.
And why would you need to know where those stars are?
To properly align your telescope.
Excellent. What's your favorite thing to look for using your telescope?
My favorite thing to look for using my telescope is the rings around Saturn. I also really enjoy looking at the craters on the moon.
What's the most interesting or weirdest or funniest thing that you've ever discovered in the sky, either using your telescope or without the telescope?
One of the most amazing things that I got to experience is seeing the solar eclipse in 2017. We took a vacation from Michigan and drove down to Kentucky so that we could experience the totality of the eclipse for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It was so weird when the crickets and frogs came out and started chirping like it was the middle of the night, even though it was the middle of the day. In fact, that is a picture of the eclipse, and we had to use special glasses and special camera lenses so that we could not damage our eye vision but still be able to see it.
Awesome. So is this one of the pictures of when it got dark during the eclipse, even though that's in the middle of a bright sunny day?
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
Yeah. Also, one of the coolest things that I found out while stargazing is that Polaris, the North Star, is actually a double star, which is 2 stars really close together. I also found out that it is really hard to find the Big and Little Dipper in the National Park sky parks because it has a lot more stars that I can see rather than seeing stars from my house.
Interesting. So what advice would you have for younger girls who might just be getting started in exploring astronomy?
My advice to younger girls who are just getting started in astronomy is to find a star or constellation in the night sky and learn about its history, mythology, and or type of star that it is. One of my favorite constellations is Scorpius, and one of my favorite stars inside of it is Antares, which is a red supergiant, and it's known as the heart of the scorpion. It's been known for that for thousands of years.
Thank you so much for sharing today.
Thank you.